Right then, guys, no fucking about. We're just going to get right into it. And I'm not going to wait either. So, yeah, let's just get trucking. I'm in Toronto, heading for Oslo. And I'm going. Good afternoon. How are you all doing? I'm in the lovely the Scania engine, of course. We have 20 tons of cheese. Mozzarella. Co, how you doing, dude? First time chat. Jeez, man. I do believe we do have a live presenter on Simulator Radio. It's Shellafix. I'm alright, yeah? I'm good, dude. Yeah, we do have a live presenter. Shellafix is on. He plays a lot of EDM music, electric dance. So, on this particular journey, if you guys leave me alone with it, there's only like 4 stops we have to do in the 1,700 miles that are ahead of us. Takes about an hour and 3/4. And if you look in the TMP live map, guys, you can, if you want to join the convoy, you're quite welcome to. You can catch me up, because I'm going to only rock 56 mile an hour. I can tell you this, guys, I am not in TMP colours for the company at the moment. I am still rocking the charity colours that we're going to be doing on the 10th of August. I should tell you about that a little bit later on. There we go, 36 locked in. It's a long way to the next toll. As per normal, guys, we're going to be staying on for about 3 hours-ish. Putting in a load of miles for the VTC, as it's the last day but one for the monthly miles. So big push before the end of the month, and then of course on the 1st of the month again, it starts all over again. Where the ceiling can hold us. So if you want to know about the VTC, guys, the guys that are in at the moment, here's the information for it. We'll do the ad a bit later on. So basically what that reads is, guys, if you want to join the VTC and you haven't yet joined one, if you've got one through Truckswix, it makes it slightly easier because you know how it works, but if you've never had Truckswix before, all you have to do, guys, is go to the website, truckswix.eu, download the client software. While you're there, make an account, obviously log in and everything. When your app loads, log into the app, link it to your game. You're looking for the exe folder for the game. Click the link, that will take you to our company page, and then click to join, write a little message, and yeah, the guys will be there to approve you. Oh, mate, how you doing, my dude? Howdy. Oh. Oh, yeah. But mostly hideous. So, guys, I am rocking the charity colours, which you know, if you're going to be part of the charity stream, even if you're just convoying, I'd like you to wear, if you're within anybody's thing, on the 10th of the month, guys. We'll just do the charity text, not the video. So there you go, 10th of August for FMA UK, fibromyalgia, recognising the chronic condition of widespread pain, profound fatigue, common illnesses. Pain tends to be felt to diffuse aching and burning, often described as head to toe. Amongst fatigue, anxiety, and a whole host of other symptoms that go with it. And they help people out with it. So when PIP and DLA can't help, you ring these guys and yeah, they may be able to help in some way. Whether it's just advice or, you know, adaptions. And also, guys, for the 10th of August, here is the timetable. So, guys, the start will be done by Minute 09 Gaming. I've put question marks because he said he's starting earlier, but officially it's 8 till 11. But he reckons he's going to start about 6:30 to 7 o'clock. So you'll be doing extra time. The average Viking's going to be on 11 till 2, guys. Followed by Loopy Loza 2 till 5. Myself 5 till 8. And Xenoz's 8 to 11, although Zeno has the option of stopping whenever he wants, basically. You know, so, you know, there's a good chance he may be going longer as long as the people are there to support. Very small go. I say very small, £300. We already have 40 of it already, which is absolutely fantastic. 2 donations of £20. I do know who the anonymous donation was, but I'm not going to say. And of course, there was the £20 donation, first donator of the charity, Titch & Co. put that in first off, so thank you very much to those 2 guys. So I've actually had a word with Replay, and on the 17th of the month, his guys are going to be doing a birthday stream for Bevar, and he's going to have a word with a few of his streamers, and he's willing to put the link into his chat, and maybe, you know, we get a bit more towards the charity. Like I say, he's going to have a word with his guys who are streaming on the day, and yeah, there may be extras to be had. So it'll be open till the 18th. We're going to close it on the 18th, and we'll just see how much we get. If we need a new go, we need a new go. It's just as simple as that. I can go in at any point and edit. Not a problem. At the moment, guys, we're doing our normal speed run, Taranto to Oslo on TMP Pro Mods. Like I say, this takes about an hour and 3/4. We might head west then, see how far west we can get. I mean, we can get quite far west if we really wanted to, because we can hop the boats. Wife's winding the dog up. Don't know whether that's coming through the mic, but yeah. And we do have Shalafinks on the radio, playing his EDM music. I think he's only on till 6 though, so we've only got another 15 minutes of them. Oh, they're horny. And guys, there's some new redeems on the channel points and the bits. I'm not going to tell you which ones they are. It worked, Minute! Guys, there he is. Minute 09 Gaming did a bit of trucking this morning. But to be honest, he had an absolutely great turnout. I think there was 6 people at one point, until they all turned on him. And they started having a bit of bumper car fun. Man, they're evil. Oh, yeah. Brax can be brutal, although the rest of them did join in, but Brax can be brutal. But like I say, guys, we're going from Toronto up to Oslo. I'm doing 56 mile an hour, so if you want to get in ahead of me, look on the TMP live map. That'll tell you where I am. And yeah, just get like 50, 60 miles ahead when you're coming in. Make your job to Oslo Polaris lines, and yeah, you'll meet me somewhere online, somewhere up the road. I do have a special mention today, guys. Old Age Gamer. Is it Old Age Gamer? Yeah, Old Age Gamer. Thank you very much, my dude. Raided my my Steam wish list and got me a couple of DLCs for SnowRunner and Out of Order game. So, dude, thank you. I know you're not around yet, but thank you. You know, average is right. Sometimes when this shit happens, thank you sometimes just doesn't seem enough. Oh, the big job, nice. Man, I wish I could join you, but I'm at work. Yeah, no worries, dude. IRO. You know our saying here at the VTC stroke SOAG Discord. IRO comes first. And hey, Chris, how you doing? You guys are away again now, aren't you? Did I hear? All good and yes? Well, I know that the weather is good because I think the weather's been freaking scorching all over the country this in the last couple of days. You're off. It's almost 3 a.m. where you are. Carl, you get to bed, dude, and have a good sleep. You've got sunburn. I tell you what, one of the times that we went to Ibiza, 2 days in, we went to the Aquamar, so the like, I don't know, there's the swim park, got loads of slides and shit. I spent all day at the bar, because I can't swim, but I went anyway just to have fun with the family. So I spent all day at the bar. The next day, I couldn't even touch myself with any other part of myself. It was fucking awful. So 3 days, I think we were just like that. Couldn't move, couldn't do shit. 50 Shades of Red, oh yeah. Yeah, catch you around, Carl. See you later, bro. So, guys, I now have Out of Order thanks to Old Age Gamer. So, once I get used to the game, we may start doing stuff with Out of Order. Drumstick, lollipop. Drumstick, lollipop is what you look like, yeah. With the red, orange, yellow. And, yeah, the heavy equipment controller is gone. Well, not gone yet, but it's in the box. And Farm Stick is here. And I can tell you now, since it came Saturday night, I haven't stopped playing Farm Sim. It's just so nice to use. Highly recommend it. I mean, really, highly recommend it. Minute created a clip. Why? Yeah, highly recommend it. That's the Farm Stick. I paid £82. Well, I didn't quite pay £82. You guys paid about £35 and I paid the rest, but I'll get about £45 back when I sell my heavy equipment controller, so I basically paid nothing. Matt, you look in real pics, you will see what I mean. I'll have a look later. Or when I've stopped. I believe you guys have just had an ad. Hope you enjoyed it. It should have been only a minute long. Welcome back. Sorry you had to clip it. I'll have a look at that later. Don't panic. Gamer Mum 11, how you doing, my dude? Hope you're well. Don't forget, guys, we're on the way from Toronto to Oslo. So if you want to get in front of me and join me in convoy, you are quite welcome. So when we get on a nice straight, guys, I am in the charity colours. Because some of you may or may not know, I am sort of constructing a charity event marathon stream between the SOEG streamers. Which Minute 09 Gaming will be kicking off. And yeah, there is truck colours if you would like to wear them. So let's see if we can get outside. So where's my camera? So I'm still getting used to these version 2 buttons from Icon City. And there's my code in chat. Camera, there we go, camera. Chase. So, the yellow and the purple, once I get a chance to change the camera view, the yellow and the purple is from the FMA UK. The green is the Viking Transport green, and the fourth colour is the optional colour, which if you're in Viking Transport, you will know there's 3 colours plus an optional. When I can get round the front of the truck, I'll get there. I just need a straight bit. Back getting bridge, I mean tunnel. I like a bit of EDM music, but yeah, if I had to listen to 2 hours of it, I'd have to be in a real party mood. Thanks, Chris. Glad you turned up. Extra miles, not that I'm not doing enough of them. Thank Christ for that, I'm only going up to the roundabout and coming back. Costing me money, though. Oh, shit. Always one bellend. You've been hanging around with Chucky a lot. It was neat so long. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just think, on the 10th of August, guys, you'll be able to do a lot more to me. When I say a lot more, what I'm going to do, instead of you choosing and thinking about what you're going to do, I think I'm going to have a lucky number thing. There's only like 4 things I've thought of so far, of things you can do to me. A couple of them are nice things, a couple of them are not so nice things. So one of the things I've thought of that you can do to me in-game is an F7. You can do that, even though there's redeem for it, so an F7. Another thing you can do to me in game is detach the trailer and do loops around the trailer once I get to a services. So the first services I get to, if you donate, I will pull into the next services and do loops around the trailer, costing time and effort. A nice thing that you're going to be doing to me is I'm going to be having a drink during that time of the day, and you're going to tell me to take a drink. And I don't mean a little drink, I mean a big drink. So a couple of gulps, that kind of drink. What's the fourth thing? I forget what the fourth thing was, but yeah. So if you've got any ideas, of course, DM me of stuff that I could do for good and bad, things that I could do for everybody who donates during my part of the stream marathon. The thing is, I can't have it be too stupid that I get banned. That's the thing. Oh, radio's gone down. Mind you, he's 2 minutes from the end, so that might have been the end of him, but yeah, I don't know. Or unless it's just the app that's gone down, I don't know. Really don't. Oh no! Come on, music, come back. Don't look as if it's coming back. So guys, like I say, I'm in the trusty DAF. Oh, it's going to get dark soon. 7:30 in the evening in game. We are somewhere near. Tab button. One thing I didn't put on there. So we're just passing Florence, going up the A14. Oh, there's a garage ahead of me if you're quick. I don't know where that is, but. And there's a company there, Examore, so you can make a job. Will it say place name? No, it's not saying a place name, but there is a garage there. There's a company there, Examore, and like I say, we're going to Oslo, Polaris lines. Is anybody else having problems with the app from Simulator Radio? It seems to have just gone bloop and gone. And guys, although I don't have any equipment yet from Moser Racing, I am a partner with them. For the moment, if you can just click the link and go and have a look. Obviously, if you're looking to buy, then of course use my link to get there. And also, guys, we did a little comparison in prices of brand new equipment nowadays, and for the price of the R3 setup, you might want to consider it if you're buying brand new. You know. I mean, in the UK at the moment, the Logitech G920, G29, just wheel and pedals, is about $330. The Thrustmaster setup for just wheel and pedals for the T300 GTRS is about $380, and the R3 bundle with a 2-pedal setup, I know it's 2 pedals, £400, but direct drive for what, 60, 70 quid more than the lowest price of a brand new setup that I'd recommend for kicking off, you know. I know it's 70 quid more, but you're getting so much more of a wheel, or motor anyway, being direct drive. I mean, for me, I'd like the R5 setup just to give me that extra power leeway, although I'd only use about 3 nanometers of it, you know, but it just gives you that extra clarity and feel of what's going on. Well, is that one of ours just gone by? Yeah, it was Crash. Crash has just gone the other way. That dude is a machine on this game. He really is. I mean, he's averaging at the moment about 10,000 real miles per day. Let that soak in. I mean, he must be above 200,000 miles. Must be, with a day to go. The dude, like I say, the dude is a machine. Stop then. Right, we've got auto, it says back, but still no sound. Right, I might have to restart, or at least play, stop and play simulator radio a second. Just give me 2 seconds. Stop, play. There we go. So guys, it's auto till 7, I think. And then I think it's the... I think we got the Saint tonight, have we? One thing I've recommended and I wanted, and I've put it in, and I don't know whether it's possible with the guys at Simulator Radio, obviously myself included. I've asked Coolkid if it's possible to have the timetable command in streamers' chats for people that are partner streamers. Just so we don't have to go searching for who's on. We can just go exclamation SR timetable, and it shows us who's going to be coming on for the rest of the day. You know, I think that would be a good idea. I'm not sure if it's possible. That's the thing. I've asked the question. Obviously, they're looking into it, among other things. Updates, keeping the radio station free of the crap that goes on every day. Don't think this is a hole I have to stop at. So if you're around this morning, guys, you will know that I did 2 sets this morning. I did a 2.5-hour set for Minute Stream on the radio, and I did a 2-hour set for Tav Stream on the radio. And both of those guys can be re-listened to if you didn't hear them in the SR replay section of the SOAG Discord. To be honest, I could have done more with the the happy birthday bit for average. That 2 hours went so fast. I mean, really did go so fast. Which meant I must have been doing a good job. You know, no thinking involved, just you're oozing out the next song, along with obviously your guys' requests. And as average will be free to tell you, I did a little guess the year, and I got his birthday wrong, or the year that he was born wrong. I forgot to add on this year. Well, I added on this year, but I took it away again. It made him a year younger, so yeah, he's happy. I mean, if you're coming up behind me, guys, you'll be able to see me from a mile away. Like I say, I'm wearing the charity colours I think I'm going to wear these right up until the day of convoy on the 10th, which is only, what, 2 weeks away now? Well, 1.5 weeks away. But not long. Not long at all. So I go... I think that means good journey, I'm not sure. Rutios Eventos, or Autonomos, or whatever the fuck it said. I don't know, it looked like Italian. So when we get up into Norway, yeah, that's where Oslo is, Norway. When we get up into Norway, I think we're gonna just head west and see where we head, see where we get. And like I say, if you want to come and join me, guys, you're quite welcome to. I am nearing Verona, so at the moment, if you spawn in Verona, you should be able to get a job to Oslo Polaris lines and be slightly ahead of me. I'm only doing 56, so if you end up behind me, you should easily catch me up. And this chap's behind me. James, how you doing? Well, I know how you're doing. You're not well. So yeah, after we get off today, we're going to have a little, I don't know, experimental tutorial phase of Diggy Diggy Ho. Because like I say, Dark Age Gamer raided my wish list on Steam. Other than that, I'm eating and happy. Cool beans, man. At least you ain't lost your appetite, dude. Here it comes. Green, black and white. Some ramen. GG's, dude. One thing I've never had actually is ramen. But ramen's only like noodles and stuff, is it? With some kind of like really watery sauce or something, is it? Don't understand you, dude. I'm not Italian. Because don't the Chinese do something very similar with like a rice dish? They make it into like a soup, but with rice and like chicken and stuff, with like a really watery kind of, I don't know, soup base. Yeah, they get fancy nowadays. I got a Japanese one today with green onions and spices. Yeah, because we've got a, I don't know, is it Chinese or Japanese sushi bar? Sushi Japanese or Chinese? Sushi's Japanese, isn't it? Japanese, yeah. And the main course is like I say, it's kind of a really watery soup, but you've got rice and chicken and all that good stuff in it. And on like a, I don't know, conveyor, they've got side dishes. But for each side dish, it costs an additional amount, and they come in different plates. And you keep the plate to the end, and they calculate the price of your plates up. So I think it's something like $5.99 for the main course, and then whatever your fucking extra bit is. It's quite a nice place to go, you know. Yeah, but a lot of all-you-can-eat sushi places here are owned by Chinese. It's the thing. Well, you know, I bet they've got Japanese descendants. I know Chinese, you know, of old, Chinese and Japanese didn't really get along. Don't think Japanese do all you can... No, it wasn't an all you can eat, dude. Basically, it was, you ordered your main dish, and it was, like I say, kind of like a soup, like a really watery soup, but it had rice and chicken and a few vegetables in it. And then you had your side dishes, but you paid for them separately. And depending what colour the side dish was, depending how much that dish was. So you could have sushi, but it'd be an extra like £3 or £4. You could have like chicken drumsticks, but they're an extra £2, you know, and it came on different coloured that stuff. I mean, I normally go up to about £20 on different side dishes plus the main meal. I don't like go over the top with it. I mean, you could go stupid with it. I mean, you could easily rack yourself up 50 quid in a food tab just for picking different satellite dishes up. I'll have that 7 quid. I'll have that 8 quid. I'll have that tenner. Thanks, Frax. Yep. Yeah, there are some places that do. Oh, he's answering cams. So, guys, if you didn't watch Minute 09 gaming video from earlier, go back, watch it, obviously, after you finish with me. The last hour was fucking hilarious. Brax, Yorkshire lad, they were really not letting Minute get away with any fucking thing. It was fantastic to watch. Gotcha, that's interesting way of doing it. I went to a sushi place in Vancouver once that the different dish design sushi was on a dictator price. Yes, okay. They just said it was Japanese, fucking dickhead. Fucking wife just come in with a bit of paper and went, sushi's Japanese, dude. Sushi China? Fucking idiot. Oh, she's in a good mood today. Not for long. Yeah, should be alright to the end of the day. She's obviously pain-free today. That's what it is. Right, is this the last stop for about the next 800 miles? So guys, on the day, looking at the Icon City thing there in chat, I will be giving away 2 versions of the version 2 buttons for your Stream Deck Loop Deck on the day, 10th of August. I'll be doing 2 giveaways at least for the version 2 ETS ATS buttons from Icon City. Yeah, different colour plates are priced. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Brax. Well, you might pick up a white one and it's like £3. You pick up a yellow one. Oh, it's windy. It's windy. Okay, Windy's fighting Otto. Which is possibly why Shalafinks was chopped off. Hopefully he comes back. He's back. Well, that's interesting because the app says he's not on. Never mind. But we do have Windy live on Simulator Radio, guys. I'm assuming it'll accept requests. So exclamation SR dash request. And follow by title and artist, of course. That one? No, must be that one. Dude, I'm coming out. I'm good. You just carry on, dude. Did that dude crash or something? Because that dude just passed me. Unless he went in for fuel, of course. Oh, there he is. Now it says he's on. There she is. Hey, boss lady, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Loopy Loza has entered the fray. Her link's in the chat. Go check her out. Playing Planet Zoo earlier. Good evening. Okay. Can't help myself, this is a good tune. I'm not going to sing it, don't panic. If I did, it's the same line over and over again. Guys, if you're out trucking, you're quite welcome to join me. We are currently just past Innsbruck. But don't forget to check on that TMP live map, see where I am. Get about 50 miles in front of me, and then, yeah. If you are in front, then you should be able to just slow down and we'll link up somewhere. Make your job for Oslo Polaris lines. And I gotta say, guys, once again, that the version 2 button pack from Icon City for Euro Truck, American Truck is fucking awesome. They do it in the 2 button combinations for your Stream Deck, so 15 or 32 button, and there's a lot to contend with. I can tell you now, I still haven't got my mind around them. There is just so much choice. So with about 10 days to go, guys, we're going to keep pushing the charity stuff for FMA UK that deals with fibromyalgia. or helps people out that suffer with fibromyalgia, should I say. And yeah, there's the Just Giving link. Please, please, please pop along and give what you can. If you give on the day, guys, I know Minute Unknown Gaming is going to be doing some stuff for those who donate. I'll be doing some stuff for those who donate. I've got giveaways to do for everybody that's going to be in stream as well. So yeah, come and join us. It's going to be a fun old day. And yeah, even if you can only just come along in convoy, it's something, you know. Don't feel left out if you can't donate. Come along and just drive with us. I'll do the timetable in a minute, guys, after we get through this little bit of a tight spot. So there's the timetable, guys. So it says start by Minute 09 Gaming in question marks, because I think he said he was going to start at about 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish. But officially 8 o'clock till 11. Average Viking 11 till 2. Loopy Loza 2 till 5. Me 5 till 8. And Zeno 8 till 11. But Zeno has the opportunity to go on later if he so wishes. So it's going to be a full day of trucking, and we're going to try and make you part with some pennies. All in the name of charity. And as you can see by my bars, guys, there has already been a couple of donations already. So the first donation that was in the ticker bar the other day was Titch & Co. She donated, and Mr. Anonymous donated £20. I do know who Mr. Anonymous is, but yeah, he decided to become anonymous. I think I know why somebody's not popping in. So as we all know, guys, today, if you're in the SOAG Discord, or anything to do with friends of the SOAG Discord, you will know it's the Average Viking's birthday today. And I think he's not popping in for a reason. I think he thinks I'm going to sing to him. So he's not popping in chat. It might happen. Gotta admit. Tell you what, you gotta love cruise control, ain't ya? I'm just sat here nice and loosey-goosey chilled, talking to you guys, listen to the tunes, listening to Windy's beats. I'll get it right in a minute. So I do have to make another order from Wraith, guys. I am a partner with them, of course. Exclamation mad in chat for that. But yeah, it's a good little way of supporting your favourite streamer. You don't have to use my code. Average Viking has a code. Minute 09 has a code. And there's a few other streamers that have codes. And like I say, it's a good way of supporting all of your favourite streamers by using some of these codes and discounts that we all have. Powerful first lines. Zach Bryan, normally a country singer, I think. Yeah. So I'm trying to gauge if I like the song or not. I like the words, very powerful. Farmboy Q, how you doing? Good? That's good. Yeah, I'm good. Just friggin' hot. It's been a hot day today. I mean, it touched 30 degrees outside, and that's, yeah, too much for me. Touch 50? I mean, Celsius, dude. Well, yeah, you probably do touch 50 down there. For a split second, I forgot where you were. But yeah, I know. I remembered. I can't find your thing. What the frick? I think I need to alter the settings for this again. I think the settings have altered for my stream deck for the shout outs, because it's showing everybody on my friends list. Oh, Phil. No, that fucking intro, the fucking definite. Once I find your button, I shall give it. Oh my god. I learned how to play this on keyboard, just saying. Very easy. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. Well, I found Gamer Mum's button. Ah, there you are. Boom! Found you. Couple of shout outs there for some great streamers. Like I say, right click on the name, click on the heart. You never know, you just might find your next favourite streamer. That reminds me, I still haven't done Xeno's walking. Baby, you and me have got a groovy kind of love. Alexa, start a timer for 5 minutes. Thank you very much, Xeno.
Yes.
That doesn't mean if Taz comes in, that doesn't include that singing. Well, I'll leave it up to Xeno. Does it include that singing if Tav comes in? Can I sing to Tav? No, it's Xeno's thing. Xeno gets to choose whether it includes it or not. So just put yes, it includes it, or no, it doesn't. Not an issue, sir. Going to alert for a while I spend time with the wife before I dig into the Photoshop again. No worries, dude. Nope, he told me to redeem it. Bastard. There, see? He doesn't want to come in because he don't want me singing. I forgot to press send. But anyway, guys, we shall do a manual shout out for Zeno as soon as I can find him. Where are you, Zeno? I know you're there, but you're not on that page. You must be on this page down here. So don't forget, guys, 10th of August, Zeno is the last one to go on, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. And he also has the opportunity to do more if he so wishes. We're back in a bit. Wife needs TLC. Too much information, dude. My mind's running wild now. Thank you, Wendy. /radio. Get out the gutter. What? Your mind? I'm a man. Nah, it's fine. I was playing. Yeah, no worries, dude. You take care, bro. And at 50 degrees Celsius, stay in the fucking shade. /50 degrees Celsius. You imagine if that hit over here? Fuck, I wouldn't go out. DJ, good evening. How you doing, dude? I literally wouldn't leave the fucking house. 50 degrees. Fuck right off. I'm good, dude. Just fucking hot. I can't wait to show you Farm Sim. I really can't. When I next get on. Having the new farm stick from Sourcemaster. I say new, it's been out a little while now, but new to me. It's just something else, really is. I mean, yeah, it feels like I've got less buttons with it. But the actual usage of stuff now is a little easier. But yeah, less buttons, it seems. Yeah, that's it. Only by a couple, but to be honest, those buttons, as long as I can find them in the Icon City button pack, then it's fine. Because as you guys know, I have like 2 different sorts of buttons with Icon City. I have a doctored version where I had the whole pack and I sort of move buttons around to where I want them. And then I've got a default button pack. Ooh. That 5 minutes passed fast. Oh, Alexa, stop. That's the end of that, not singing. The only downside is Zeno is that it's 1 per person per stream. So tell Average next time he tells me to stop singing, he'll have to send somebody else in. Why am I doing that? Because you guys were mean about a month ago. If you weren't here then, guys, they abused the command, and yeah, 1 hour and 20 of not singing. When the presenter on the radio was playing some absolute sing-along bangers. It was cruel. It was like freaking the death by 50 cuts or some shit, you know, that sort of brutal. Despicable, I would never. Cams, I like you, but you're a bullshitting cunt. Of course you fucking would. And why do I know you would? Because I fucking would. Yes, we would. Anything to exploit the streamer. Just like Average the other day when he had a headache. To be honest, the other day when he had a headache, I knew it was quite bad. So I was sort of going, turn the lights off, turn the lights off, turn the lights off, and trying to help him out. But today when he said he had a headache, I went fucking balls deep, light. You have no proof we did anything? Yes, I do. I have the stream. I have the stream where it says this person did this, this person did this, this person did this. So I have proof. I mean, if you only did half an hour of not singing, that would have been fun. But an hour and 20, that was cruel. For somebody who likes to sing a bit. Anyway, we're not griping on that. Let's move along. So we had a new member of the VTC join today, a very nice lad from my neck of the woods, just say. I say my neck of the woods, slightly north, but not far. I mean, when I say not far, as the crow flies, well, not as the crow flies, driving time about 50 minutes to an hour. Carrier pigeon. Well, to be honest, it's more like an hour for me because I drive electric. I drive efficiently, so I'm like 52, 62. That's what I drive at now. And the next car we're getting in a couple of months is also electric. Very nice car it is too. So if you know about new electric cars, guys, we are getting the 3008 GT from Peugeot. The GT version looks fucking awesome. So the running daylights kind of looks like a three-toed tiger. Took a swipe out of each front side, and same with the backlights. It's the inside is just, I don't know, it's so comfortable. The steering wheel looks like it was ripped out of a proper fucking GT car. I mean, it's hexagonal. And guys, there's my YouTube channel. If you could pop along, every VOD that reaches over 100 after live views gets put over there, and if you could pop along, watch it for a minute, give it a thumbs up, comment in chat, even if it's only emoji, everything that you do matters. Simple as that. I had to laugh earlier after Loopy requested a song for Average. And then I put on Crazy Train. I immediately, as soon as I put it on, went over to her stream to watch her face change. And she did smile and chuckle. Which was how it was intended. To be honest, once we get the car, guys, next year, definitely, I will be at the next meetup. Because to be honest, I haven't seen any of you. I literally haven't seen any of you. Well, obviously I know what a few of you look like on stream, but I literally don't know what any of you sort of like are like. Some of you are going, thank fuck for that. Bollocks to you all. Yeah, we're coming off. Coming off and going back across. So, with 698 miles to go, we should be nearing the boat. And don't say there is no boat cams, because there definitely is in this journey. It's too hot. Yeah, it didn't need that much for a walk today. Oh, team windy. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. It's Jibber Jobber. Just wait. He'll be in to say hi before he fucks off. Here he is. Hiya, Jobber. How you doing, bro? I don't know why it didn't give you an automatic shout out. It should have done. All good. Here's Jobber. Did it for you? I'm on tonight. There it is. There you go, guys. Last seen playing Farm Sim 22. But you know me, I got bounce as... Yeah, that's why you get to raid out, my dude. You gotta go, you gotta go. And I thank you for the raid, my dude. So guys, those who came over from Jobber, if you don't know me, I'm Mad Matt. I play mainly simulation games, so ETS, ATS, farming sim, snow runner. I call that a truck sim, although it's off-road, kind of arcadey, but you know. Construction sim, bus sim, not flight sim, not yet. See you in Discord later. Love you, bye! DAFXF? Of course, my dude. Would have scanned your engine. Yeah. Get in the bin. Scan your engine, DAF 16-speed gearbox. What can you ask for? Oh, Brax is around somewhere. Where the fuck is he? Don't like it. Where the fuck? Oh, he's behind me. There he is. Coming up fast. If you don't come in average, I'm going properly. I'm gonna sing for you anyway in a minute. Get it over and done with. And Brax is absolutely right, guys. VTC link in chat right now. Come and join a fun-loving group of streamers and gamers that love to do a bit of trucking. It's I wouldn't say completely casual, but it's the requirements are so meager that, you know, it is casual. I mean, one job of decent mileage in real and you're done. Mr. Jeans, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the Funhouse. How you doing? This sounds very old school country, doesn't it, this one? Yeah, I like it, dude. I like it, definitely like it. But it sounds like old school country. I'm probably wrong. It's probably brand new. Sounds like the JCB scene. Coming up to pass me? No worries, dude. You crack on. Go for it, my dude. Just don't do what you did the minute.
We don't sing then.
There he is, look. There's Brax. Had to come off TMP. Why? PC getting warm.
See, the trouble is really about to keep up with the gremlin.
I'm just casual driving, do 56. So the answer is no. But we are getting very near the boat, so we've probably come off very, very soon. A couple of corners and we're on the boat. Across to lower Scandinavia. Yeah, in this, I don't know where you are in the world, Quiet Lad, but yeah, it's very warm all over, so depending what the ambient temperature is in your room, you know, it's going to get very, very warm. He immediately answered you back, Brax, with a with a thing of his own. I haven't heard this for a while. Was pushing the truck to move up the table. Was driving with Bill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he trucks for a while, doesn't he? When Bill gets on and goes for it, he's on for a few hours. Same as Crash. When he gets in the mood, he's fucking on for like 10 hours. He's a machine. So here's the boat coming up, guys. So let's get ready to change down. Right, let's do the charity ad for you now, guys. So guys, the donation link is open and ready for you to use, but if you do it on the day, Some of the streamers involved are going to be doing like kind of forfeits or such as you donate. So if you want to wait till the day, you can do. If you want to give now, also you can do. It's entirely up to you. But all we say is give what you can, give what you can afford. Don't make yourself short. Ooh, love this song. Don't know the words to it though. Praxis Light, thanks for that. It's Ged Steer in it, this one. Ged Steer. I'll try and drive in some of yeah, you do you, bro. There goes some spam, an idiot. Bye bye. Gotta love the Siri bot. Buy the best viewer bot. No, thank you. See you later. Bye. Jeez, Brax is gone. Hi, Brax. As I have desperation, I see sleep, trouble with very dark thoughts ahead. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah. Gotcha now. Cam's off the lurk, nap time. Yeah, no worries, dude. I know you're not feeling very well. You do you. Cam's has got the big C, everybody, and he's not feeling very well. And I don't mean cancer. COVID, yeah. Cam's has caught COVID, and yeah, he's not a well bunny. To be honest, I can sympathise with him. Like I said to him earlier, I was down for about 30 days, I think, with it. 16 of those days were with COVID. 14 days was getting over the after effects of COVID. So the doctors call it the burnt lung effect. So even though you've got no COVID, you've still got some of the symptoms, like shortness of breath, the inability to like do physical stuff. It was fucking awful. Thanks for the clarification. Good chat. Yeah. Cams, you fuck off. Have a good night. Have a good sleep, mate, dude. This rage is over. Sisters. Guys, anyone want to do exclamation SR dash request Toby Keith Red Solo Cup? Just saying. You remember when this first came out? I do. Such a powerful, powerful tune. Especially when this bit comes in. So guys, 32 minutes of this job remaining. We'll be in Toronto. And then maybe Brex will pick a job to go elsewhere. But yeah, again, I'm only doing 56 mile an hour. This is going to be a very chilled, relaxed drive today. And like I say, you're all quite welcome to join. I do need to get some desk stands for this joystick. And maybe put it sort of half down from where it is now. And like I say, maybe one day we'll get one left hand side. Not sure where we'll put the shifter. We might actually get rid of the shifter. We only really use it in this game. And I can soon get used to using automatic. I think I still use the high auto 4 for you. I think I still use the auto gearbox though. I'm sorry, I used the high gearbox, so 16 speed auto. Just in case I wanted to do that really heavy load, and then she's got the low gear capacity to get on with it. No saint tonight. You sure, Wendy? Oh, you gotta love Windy, guys. You gotta love the Windy man. Where is the auto this over here? No, 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 it's not there. Whoop. Wow. Just made that. Once again, guys, my Moser link is in chat. Please pop along, use it, get counted, get me counted, an extra person that went over there. And like I say, guys, brand new now, the R3 bundle is, you know, not that much more expensive than buying a brand new G29. G920, just saying. And you get a DD wheel instead of cogs. Much better feeling. Thrustmaster for you. If I was to buy my equipment right now, again, so right now I have a Thrustmaster T300 GTRS. I've also bought as an extra the TAA shifter. If I was to buy this again, if I had the money to buy brand new, I would not buy the Thrustmaster. Simply because for, I think it's £370, £79, something like that in the UK at the moment. Brand new. The R3 kit bundle is only £400, and you get a DD wheel. Yes, you only get 2 pedals, but you get a DD wheel. I mean, how many games, if we look realistically, do we actually use 3 pedals for? Now, if I went automatic, I'd only need 2 pedals for trucking. Farm Sim, 2 pedals. SnowRunner, when I use the wheel, 2 pedals. Construction Sim, 2 pedals. Not many games actually use 3, except this one. And like I say, for £30 more for a DD wheel, it's a no-brainer. ATS, yeah. ATS you can use auto, so, you know. And like I say, £30 more than your T300 GTRS. Brand new price, obviously, for a DD wheel. Yeah, I'd be buying the DD wheel every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Not just saying that because I'm a partner with Moser, but, you know, somebody did the comparison the other day and I thought, is that real? And I went and had a look myself, and it is. You know, the price difference in brand new wheels nowadays for your budget wheel, what I call budget wheels anyway, you know, there's not a lot in it with the ones I'd recommend. You know, so I would recommend your Logitech G920, your Logitech G29, your Thrustmaster T300 RS, your Thrustmaster T150, same sort of line as the G29, G920. You know, but if you go through all of them on brand new prices, if you could afford the better ones, you'd look at Moser and go, look, the R3 bundle, £400. Yes, DD wheel. You'd never need another wheel. You'd never need an upgrade. Unless you got into something like iRacing and you just wanted that extra fidelity of feel, then you might want to upgrade the power. But for what I do, trucking, farming, snow running, construction sim, diggity ho, I haven't used up diggity ho yet, but you know, just including that in there, an R3 would be good enough. In fact, it would be overkill. And like I say, on a brand new price comparison, you know, compared to the wheel I've got now, 30 quid more for a better wheel. No, it's a no-brainer. You know, and if I wanted a third pedal, it's only £40 as an extra. You can get it at any time. Shifter at the moment with Moser is £130. It's an extra. That's not that expensive. If you want the handbrake, I think that's £100. And it's all internal, you know. I think all of it plugs into the back of the wheel as well, which is fantastic. So you basically all plug into the back of the wheel and one input into your computer saves USBs. And then you get the option of, yes, it costs a lot more, but you get the thing of buying the TSW wheel. So a wheel that's kind of almost twice the size of the wheel I'm using now. Yes, to get the proper feel of that, you'd have to buy the trucking mount, so that the wheel gets sort of tilted down a lot. Or unless you've got a proper sim rig or something, you won't need it. But like if you're like on a desktop like I am, you know, you'd need the trucking mount for it, and then you can lean it right over and drive the truck as a truck. Yes, the wheel is £300 on its own, but is it worth getting? Yes. If you can save up and you can afford it, yes, it's worth getting. Although you don't really need it. You know, to be honest, I'd probably going for the T3 version 2 wheel that has dual sticks on it as well. I think that's about $250 extra. Just because I know that wheel's compatible with SnowRunner. Thanks to Daz90 HD. He tried it in SnowRunner, used the cranes with it and everything. Worked perfect. So You didn't need a controller. You didn't need the keyboard and mouse. You could do everything from the wheel. He said it was fantastic. It's something that a lot of budget wheels, I think, are missing, is the thumbsticks, the dual thumbsticks. I mean, you imagine the ability to play SnowRunner with your wheel and have a thumbstick to move your view around at the same time. I'd never go back to controller with it. With that particular game, anyway. I really wouldn't. Don't you think? Hi, Chris. How you doing, dude? Evening. Hope you're well. Only realised when I was farming and heard your name. Really? That from that distance, dude? GG's, you got great hearing. Some Tombstone and now this. Lannis Marcet, dude, this is a great song. It's crack of dawn in the morning, guys, in game. Shakespeare's Sister. Oh yeah, fuck me, man. That's absolute fucking tunage, that is. Don't you think? And guys, just a reminder, the ticker tapes, top and bottom, are donations that have already been made to FMA UK. And they support people with fibromyalgia in the UK. So the first donation, of course, was Titch & Co. That happened about a week ago. And the anonymous donation there, £20 as well. I know who it is because he told me who it was. But yeah, it'll remain anonymous to the rest of you. Just curious, is the Renault e-truck in game or still it's still market jobs only. Reason being is there's no infrastructure for charging. So when you go into fuel it, when you need charge, there isn't none. I mean, you can use it in single player, dude. There's a mod out there that gives it unlimited mileage, and there's also other stuff that you can do that allows you to use it in kind of TMP. You could dark side it. So need to find TMP edit then, as noticed. It is a trucky achievement. Is it really? The only thing I found with using it on TMP, I say using it on TMP, basically what I did, I dark-sided it. So I used the Renault T and then put the electric engine and gearbox in it. So I don't think that worked, but hey. And then I sort of dark-sided the fuel. But anyway, yeah, what I found with it though was, because it doesn't have a retarder as such, downhill it still went over the 62 race miles. So how many jobs with certain truck each week, and also place to deliver to and from, and different cargo. Okay. Oh wow, this is a tune. He's playing some corkers which I haven't heard in freaking ages. These guys look like they're carrying trains. Yes, they are. They're German. And now he's speeded up. Come up the hill, look. 63 tons of weight on board. So including truck and trailer, you're probably close to 90 tons. With that train on board. 90 tons. That's a heck of a weight. And they're uphill, so they're going to be slow. So I'm going to be faster up through the gears because I only got 60 ton on board, 20 ton on board. But once they get on the flat, if there's a prolonged flat bit, they're going to re-overtake me. Just doing 56. There we go, we're past. Did you know if you knew about the achievements tab on Truckee? Yeah, I don't do the achievements on Truckee, Grizz. What I was going to do in a stream, maybe the next trucking stream, is I was going to do a few of the Steam achievements. So there's a few I don't have, which I can tell you about, because I wrote them down in my notes on my iPad. So achievements I was going to do was mostly Scandinavian ones. So I was going to do the achievement called Sailor, which is yachts to marinas. I'm not sure how many you got to do for that, but you have to take a yacht, obviously, to either Elvsborg, Stockholm, or Oslo to one of the marina drop-offs there. There was another one in Scandinavia I was going to do as well, which is called Whatever Floats, which is deliver containers to the container ports in Scandinavia, Elvsborg or Oslo, and cattle drive, so deliver livestock, and there's numerous drops in that one to do. I just do them to help and keep stuff fresh. I feel a bit burnt out sometimes. Yeah. We all get that, dude. As we've seen enough of that place for a week. Yeah, so that's what I was going to do, dude, is do some... because what I did is I did some research to what you have to do to those, so when I go live, I don't have to really concentrate on what I'm trying to do. I can just look at that and go, right, I've got to do that, and where I go. You know, there's no real thinking of it. You know, so if I'm in Oslo, I'll go Elvsborg and drop off cattle or do this or that or the other, and hopefully, boom, it gives me the achievement. The only thing I'm not sure with that yacht thing is can you make the job with the yacht, or does it have to be a just use your own truck? Can't remember. There was a site I found once that explained most of the achievements for Steam. This must be new from Megan Trainor and Jason Derulo, because I haven't heard this one yet. I like it. Obviously, the backing track is the old Stand By Me song. I like it. It's good. Wow. So we've got Windy and then Radio J. Absolute legend on the airwaves. Jeez, Windy. Anyway, I gave him enough chance to come in and have his walk in, so I'm really going to do this. Now, do we do, I know he's listening, do we do an out of tune happy birthday for him, or do we do the Betty Boo version? I'll leave it to you. The Betty Boo version would be creepy as fuck, so you guys choose that. Neither suckers. Whatever version you want, I'll just mute you. Hey, that's not fair, dude. We don't mute you when you do it to us. There he is, guys, the average Viking. Hey, it is his birthday, guys. What are you now, 60? No. I'm not going to mention your age because I've already fucked it up earlier, as you're, you know, happily telling everybody anyway. Live on the radio too, yeah. Thought I was being clever, did a 3-song, yeah. A 3-song guess of the year of his birth, and I sort of added and took away wrong. Mind you, even if you mute me, dude, it might come up in the... I know you don't do clips anymore. Shit, yeah. I was going to say it'd come up on the clips, but you don't do clips anymore. That'd be so funny if that came up in a clip, if you put them back on. When the numbers even get even is when you need to start wondering. I'll wait till we get to the other end to do the Betty Boo version, because it's going to take some concentration. I need to think about what I'm going to sing, that's why. So I'm telling you now, guys, we are getting really, really close, 4 minutes away. Lancashire Lamppost, welcome in. With his happy birthdays to the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute bell end that we all love and treasure. The birthday boy himself, the average Viking. When the numbers start even, you can't reverse until you're 50 for a few years. Yeah. Anyway, calling him 50, Grizz, is kind of, you know, making me old. Just bud. I say that because I'm 2 years in front of him. Well, 2 years and, well, is it 2 years? No, it's a year. Year and 8 months, I think. Sorry, not that far away, but we still younger than what we feel. No, I feel my age. Sorry, dude. At the moment, I'm feeling my age, you know. I've been off. Well, I haven't been off, but I've been kind of trying to take it easy at work. The last few weeks I've had a frozen shoulder. So yeah, I've been feeling my age lately. Although it kind of feels alright today, I'm trying not to put my arm up too far because that's when it kills. So we're nearing drop-off, guys. It's just the other side of this tunnel. We'll come out, we'll take a right, we'll go round a roundabout, and it's right there. Might need to slow down a bit. Feel 24, but feel 64? Mm-hmm. So guys, this will be 1,700 miles on the board for the VTC. And like I say, guys, it don't take very long. You know, we're at 1 minute. What? It's 1 minute. We're not at 1 minute in the stream. We're in 1 hour 48. If you take off a couple of minutes for like the warm up, when I sort of give you all the chance to come in and come play. I didn't even speak to you. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you can basically say hour 45. Exactly what I said it would be. So it looks like Braxis has already been and gone. If he'd even delivered up here anyway. So that's my normal fast route, guys. So yeah, Taranto at the marina to Polaris lines in Oslo, either or. Like I say, hour 45, even if you want to take it easy. Virtually non-stop. There's a couple of tows, a boat. Big XP, let's 72,000. So if you're low on levels, you know, that sort of thing can really, really boost you up. Right, let's see if there's a job before we make one. We're going to try and go west if we can. Hello. There's not always a job here. No, not this. Cargo. And there's not a job. Oh, there is a job. Hello. There you go, that'll do. It's a couple of boats, but we end up in Hull with some salmon. Where is it? There it is. Right beside this doubles. So guys, it's daytime, so when I park this up, just before we move, guys, I'll show you the charity skin that I'm going to be using. I'd like everybody to use it if you're coming into convoy with us on the 10th of August, but it's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'd like the streamers to use it if you would be so kind. I don't want to go to Hull. Why not? I know it's a shithole, dude, but you know. Anyway, let's go to outside view. So, guys, purple and yellow are the colours for FMA UK. Their emblem is a butterfly, and it's purple outside with yellow. The green is the average Viking transport green. And the fourth colour, I've left it optional for you guys, so up to you what colours you want to use for that. My normal colour for it is red. So yeah, hopefully you guys will come and tag along with that. And yeah, we'll have a great day. Like I say, I've got 2 giveaways, plus forfeits if you guys donate. And yeah, we'll just have a fun day. I'm going to try and do what kind of Average does when we do the Mother Trucking Saturday. I'm going to try and do at least one job with every streamer, which is going to be tough going. Because of course, to give you some music, I want to do a bit on the radio as well, so it's going to be a full day for me. And hopefully we'll go right through the target I set, which I don't think is very big. I think we'll boss through that quite easily. Yeah. Hopefully anyway. And then you know, just to create a goal, you know, I don't know. What do you think the first step should be, guys? Double it? Because it's only a 300 go. We'll just see how the day plans out and do it 100 by 100. Let's boost it to 58 for the rest of the string. Sorry, the dog coming yet then. She has a terrible habit when I'm gaming sometimes of jumping up on the back of my chair. When I say jumping up on the back of my chair, I have one of these ergonomic chairs, so it's kind of mesh backed. So when she puts her paws on it, I can feel it. And yeah. You love some Pink Floyd? I like a bit of Pink Floyd, but not this one. This one ain't bad, but, you know, they've done better. Not a fan of this one, admittedly. Yeah, they've done some better ones, haven't they? What did they do? They did another Brick in the Wall. I think I'm getting them mixed up with a vision in my head. Did they do that? Was it the Technicolor album? Or was that New Order? So the album cover, guys, was a triangle thingamajiggy with a sort of rainbow going through it at different angles. Was that Pink Floyd or was that New Order? Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was it. See, that's how far I go back, guys. I can remember the LP cover. Some of you young guys will go, what's fucking LP? For some of you young guys, an LP is what big DJs still use now. Vinyl is another way of describing it. But yeah, the big DJs still use vinyl. I mean, some have gone over to digital and they use vinyl slip mats and big kind of CDJ decks that feel like record players still. Cost fucking thousands. But they can afford it, they're making thousands. If I had the money, would I go back into music and do what I used to do? Yeah, probably. I enjoyed it, it was fun. Discos and karaoke, it was hilarious. It was a good crack. I mean, you had your assos, obviously. I mean, you get that in every job, but the fact that you could make people happy with just playing music was, you know, and see it. You know, you didn't need requests because you knew they were happy because they were on the dance floor, or they were sitting down and you could see them tapping tables, you know, tapping their feet. You could see they were happy with the music, you know. So the music kind of flowed out of you like it was coming out of your pores. You know, you can put you knew what to play next without thinking. And karaoke was hilarious. some of you think I can't sing, but yeah, well, it's another story. But I used to go to places where, hard to believe for you guys now, people used to come to listen to me. Not being a big-headed, but it happened. I can prove it. There's a very old quality video of me on YouTube singing on karaoke. And there's a guy that actually comes out in that video. There's a guy that actually comes over and tries to sing with me, but he can't sing. But, you know, he tries. And when I used to present, we used to have, I used to go down to a place kind of in between me and Kubi to do a show. And a customer that used to come in to sing a few songs was deaf and partially dumb as well. When I say dumb, couldn't hardly speak. But she wanted to sing karaoke, so we let her. You know, no harm in it. She got up, she did her thing, you know, round of applause, well done. You know, and there was these two guys at the bar one night that were taking the piss out of her. So I could see the manager was getting pissed off with him. So I went like that to him, just a second, you know, just shush for a minute, you know, leave him be. And then when she finished, I went, you know, boom, a round of applause, boom, 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 and I gave her a round of applause, set these two twats. So I sort of said, you know, right, the next people on to sing is these two guys in front of me. Huh? Their face dropped. One of them almost went to the toilet to throw up. He went white as a sheet straight away and fucked off. And his mate was sort of flabbing, I ain't bloody singing, blah, 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 blah. I went, well, you're quite all right to take the mick out of everybody else, chap, that's getting on, so come on, up you come. So, yeah, the manager was like, well done, mate. I was going to sling him out. Yeah, they didn't come back again. But yeah, I hate people that do that. I mean, when I was in the business, we always used to say, karaoke is for fun. You know, it's for people who can't sing, that just want to get up, have a laugh, let people listen to them. You know, some people aren't bad on karaoke. I mean, I've met over my years of going karaoke, some people are very, very good. And you think, you know, in a way, you could have made a career at this if you had the right push in, you know, path. You know, I've met some very, very good singers, but I've also met some very, very bad singers. I mean, one of the worst mistakes I see people make in karaoke is singing power ballads when they can't sing, or singing people's songs that are very difficult to copy. Stick to what you know, exactly. So what I mean by that is singing people's songs like, I don't know, Michael Jackson, very difficult to emulate. Whitney Houston and people like that, you know, very, very difficult to emulate, get the voice right. You know, my forte when I was doing karaoke a lot, country. Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, you know, people that I know I can do the voice very, very well, you know. Status Quo, I know you don't think I got a Status Quo voice, but again, that video's on YouTube. It was a few years back. The iPhone that was being recorded with was, I think, an iPhone 7 maybe, so yeah, not very good quality, but even though it's not, you can still hear my voice, which I think was pretty good. There's also one I did at home, which I probably shouldn't have put up. It's not bad, it's not the greatest of recordings, but at the time I couldn't think of a way to record voice through the program that I was using, because I wasn't using Virtual DJ. I was using a program called CompuHost, some of you people might know it, some people won't know it at all. It's a all-in-one hosting program for karaoke. And basically what this does is take your backing music, your karaoke songs, put them in 2 different folders and genres. It also has a self-hosting, so it has a bar at the bottom of the screen while the one person's singing and says who's next in the queue. Also, when the person's stopped and you've got that backing music on, it comes up with this person's next on the screen, you know? So it really doesn't need a host to voice it, but obviously you do anyway for people not looking at the screen. You know, and that program cost a lot. Yeah, really did cost a lot. Well, this is a good song. Upon an argument, I believe that there's happiness in other people's hands. Oh. Oh, I forgot to sing happy birthday to Average. Shit, when I stopped. Sorry, I can do it now. No problem. Average is like, I'm fucking muting, see you later, bye. Where's my beacons? Beacon. Where the fuck's the beacons? Is it in lights? It's in lights, I think. There it is, beacons. Anyway, Betty Boo version, didn't I? Okay, here we go. So let's turn the music off for a second. Let's mute that. Right, okay. Ready for this? This will be fun. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Average. Happy birthday to you. I told you. Anyway, guys, that's enough of that shit. Let's get going. And you've clipped the fuck out of that, haven't you? I told you it'd be creepy, the Betty the Betty B version. Ah, jeez. If that ends up in Discord, I ain't coming in ever again. Yes, I will, because it was funny as fuck. Well, you fuckers knew I was creepy anyway. Right, this isn't going to take an hour and 28 because we've got 2 boats, so we're getting a boat to Denmark, crossing Denmark, another boat over to the UK. We're heading for Hull. We might have time for one more smallish job over there before we find somebody to raid out to. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, with, I say of course, but yeah, with a bit of SnowRunner. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be on. And I say that because I don't know what Minute's doing tomorrow. I think he said he was working. Or taking a day off. If he's working or taking a day off, guys, I shall take his spot at 7:30. And then we'll move on to... No. In fact, no, I'll be doing the afternoon because I got to take the dog to the parlour at 10:30. So, yeah. I'll see you at 5 for some SnowRunner. And once again, guys, thinking of SnowRunner, thank you very much to Old Age Gamer, who bought me 2 DLCs for SnowRunner. So he bought me the Roselli truck because he raided my Steam wishlist. He's bought me the Roselli truck, which is like a medical rescue pickup truck, and he bought me the Land Rover pack. Thank you very much, my dude. He also bought me Out of War, so after I get off stream today, I'm going to have a play about with that in the tutorial, and we'll just see, you know, what it's all about. I've already done a bit. Yeah, I had one earlier that I didn't want to say properly. I think I got it right, though. I think I got it right. What was it? Yakamura? That I had earlier. But, you know, if I was to start the karaoke stuff and that again, I'd need to get all the karaoke songs back that I had. That's good. That's where the cost is going to be. Trying to get back what I had. I had about 60,000 songs. Karaoke ones. And also the gear I want, I'm picky. So the gear I would like to go back doing it is expensive. I mean, all gear is expensive, but we sort of did our last setup on a budget, so it wasn't too expensive. I think it's in here. I want to say in here. Yeah, there it is. Right, where are we going? Not there. We're going to there, and then I think we're going from whatever that is down to Ellsberg. Wish I was carrying a boat now. Could have dropped it off on the way. And shit, I didn't even look then when I pulled out. The blue dot was coming out, I would have been fucked. I really didn't look. So we're just going to travel east to west across Denmark, catch the boat to Hull, and then we're in the UK. Well, of course we are, because we're in Hull. Yes. So, we used to travel to Scandinavia twice a year, partially because when I was a kid, my mum used to work for a private coach company, and he used to organise trips over. So we sort of went to Scandinavia kind of once a year on the DFDS ferries out of Harwich. A long boat trip. I think it was something like 32 hours crossing one way. And then we should have had 4 hours exploring the city that you dock in, but we never ever got that. I don't think we had one trip that we had the total amount. We were always late in because of the crossing, because it was rough. You know, when the channel meets the North Sea, yeah, it's fucking rough, you know. But we had fun. Fucking boat used to sway and bang around and ups and downs and fucking all sorts of shite. I couldn't do it now. But yeah, as a kid, it was funny as fuck. But yeah, you get there, it's fucking beautiful over there and stuff. You know, we went there once, and when you come around the top of Denmark to go to Sweden in the winter, wow, you know, the ice flows and shit, it's something else. I mean, to some people it's just ice and snow, it doesn't look that cool, but it is impressive how fucking cold it gets to do that shit. But yeah, back then, expensive over there, man. I mean, you know, there wasn't no euro. They were on Corona. And just so for instance, at the time, I think a can of Coke in the UK was about, I want to say in between 30 to 50 pence. Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking triple now, nearly. Over there, one of our guys bought a can of Coke, and it was about a £5. Yeah, times 10 on the price. Somebody else also bought a pint, £7. I think a pint over here was 170 or 80, something like that. Yeah, mega, mega expensive. But absolutely beautiful place. Stockholm, Gothenburg, I've been on both. Beautiful, beautiful places. Traveled around a little bit, like me. And I've been to Germany, Holland, Belgium, France, Spain, Balearic Islands. Germany was beautiful. The bit that we were in, anyway. The nearest big town that we were in was a place called Bunda. Beautiful city. And we were in a little town just outside, like, I don't know, 6 or 8 kilometers one side. I went over as a not roadie, a fucking helper for a tradesperson. But they didn't want helpers on site, they only wanted proper tradespeople. So the guy went, yeah, you can do that. Fucking I can do that. Bollocks to you, twat. But anyway, yeah, it was a steep learning curve, I'll tell you that for fuck all. But luckily, my job over there was to tie steel for concrete pour, if any of you know what that's all about. So you pick it up very, very easy. There was a load of English guys on site, I would say English, Irish guys on site. One of the best, that was one of the best and worst mistakes I ever made in my life. Because, yeah, one Saturday they went, do you want to come out for a beer? And I went, I would like to come out for a beer, get rid of the guy that I was with for a little bit. You know, we live in each of these pockets for 6 weeks. You're kind of sick of each other after 6 weeks, but yeah, I sort of went, yeah, I'll come out for a drink. Yeah, fucking good night. Regretted it on the Sunday morning. Really did. And considering I was only 16 at the time, yeah, Billy Big Bollocks me. After that night. Love Lighthouse family. We'll get through it anyway. We'll get up and start again, 'cause we could be lifted. 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 Yeah. We could be lifted from the shadows. Pies, another one of my favourites from Lighthouse family. I'll tell you what, anybody who's behind on Scross Farmhand needs to catch up. Some of the latest videos from him have been fucking hilarious. You need to catch up. Absolutely need to catch up. I don't miss an episode now. I'm hooked big style. And it was the average Viking who got me hooked on him. Go watch this guy, he's hilarious. Yeah, okay. I think he was on episode 40 something at that point. What was the last one that just come out? 187? Yeah. A long time to watch. Lifted. Lifted. Yeah. Come on, up you go. Up you go. There we go. We're up there. M People's another one. Fucking love M People. Same sort of year as this. They came down to where I live, well, just outside of where I live, at the showground. And I think she came down, Heather Small came down 3 years on the trot, and I missed her every single time. I was working, basically. That was the story behind it. I was working. Fucking wish I went. One of those absolutely brilliant brilliant people to go watch. There's certain people in live shows that you go, gotta see. I did manage to find a Renault T, not big tank or electric. So 300 mile, and from Manchester to Hull, have 600 left on charge or tank. It's, to be honest, mate, it's a nice truck to use, and I wish the infrastructure was there to charge it after 250 miles, because I'd use it. I really would use it. It is a nice truck to be in. You know, the dash is fantastic. If there was one gripe with their SCS latest trucks, the new Scania e-truck, I think they got a bit lazy on it. I really do. The reason I say I think they got a bit lazy on it, because I went onto the Scania webpage and looked up the e-truck, and it has a very different dash to what's in game. And I mean very different dash. I mean, the e-truck from Renault, brilliant dash, infotainment system and all that lot. The Scania e-truck has something very similar to the Renault E, the Renault electric truck, but they didn't put it in game. They just put the same fucking dashes as what's in the diesels. So I think they just got lazy with it. Unless it's going to be a later edition. But yeah, the dash in the real Scania E is fantastic. I mean, everything you think about of an electric vehicle, electric dash, electric infotainment system, all the apps and bells and whistles that you associate with that kind of a vehicle, that sort of thing. Not sure about the sound of the electric. Yeah, they kind of made it sort of like Jetsons kind of sound, didn't they? So, probably gone too old for a lot of you now with saying the Jetsons. Nobody remember the Jetsons? So Jetsons cartoon, they kind of had a hover car, and as it moved along, it sort of went that's kind of what the sound makes of the electric trucks in game. Scare Electrics comes to mind. Race car. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. That's what I think about when I'm driving the Renault T. I'm thinking I'm driving the Jetsons car. Anyways. Right, so where's the drop off? We're in the UK! Yay! England! Oh, there's a green dot. Oh, it's Grizz! Like I say, guys, we've got time for, well, we've got about 40 minutes to go, so, I don't know, about 500 miles. Wow. Good show, Windy. Good show. Reason I say good show, Windy, is because I'm presenting myself on Simulator Radio, you know when it's a good show when you don't sort of remember when you sat down to start. So you start doing your thing and then you go, oh, it's finished. That's a good show. Love you. Bye. Thank you, Windy. Right, let's see if there's a job here. If I can get down to the southwest, that'd be something from here. I think that's about right as well. Espresso, Norwich, Ho, Folkestone, Newport. That's kind of close to me. I think I'm just going to do a job down to me. I'm going to make a job down to me. Okay, so we're going to make a job. There we go. Let's take it to just showing truck. Not sure if it will make it. Just curious what happens when it runs out of fuel. That's what happens. It runs out of fuel. Smoke sprats. That'll do. Fuck it. Taking it to a gun Sainsbury's. Get rid of the TMP menu. Go back into cameras, just in case we need it. Yeah, do like that Renault TV. Do like it. It's a nice truck. Interior in it is fantastic. They did a good job. And of course, Windy, if you're listening, soon, coming soon, Iveco S-Way. Probably in the 1.51 update, we think. Right, let's put that back into interior. Switch you off. Good job. Right, guys, we're going down to Exeter. So where I live. Exeter's a big place, don't panic. It's freaking 8 mile wide. Come find me if you dare. Not sure if your truck will make it, dude. No, it won't. 495 miles. So if you only do 300 miles, you ain't gonna make it, dude. So I was just gonna get going. Because, that's the wrong way. Oop. Try going on the left of the correct side of the road as well, Matt. That might be a thing. Right, guys, so that's the end of Windy. So the next voice you will hear should be Radio J's. Not sure if he starts to show at 8 or 9 or 8 or 9. I can sing this song, all but the high notes. So what I used to do in karaoke, if I sang it in karaoke, I sang the low notes and I got the wife to sing all the high notes. .56 since Skriz is behind us. Right, guys, this is going to be my last job of the day, and like I say, tomorrow will be snow running. About 5 o'clock. I'm on the map called Maine. If you want to come join me, it's a year. I forget the actual year, but it's part of the year 1 bundle, the year 2 bundle, which comes with obviously 3 years. There's different map groups for different years in SnowRunner, and then you got your other sort of way of looking at it as well. It's weird. Crash, redeem small roads. Thanks, Crash. Frick. I'll find somewhere safe to pull over before I change that. As I'm on TMP. But yeah, I will remember. Anyway, buddy, how are you? And yeah, we did see you earlier in the stream. We passed you going the other way. Mr. Wibble Wobble, Wibble Wobble, Wibble Wobble, Wibble Wobble. Right, this is a 2-lane highway, so we can do it now. You good? Good, good. Right, hazards on. Handbrake. Menu. Options. Gameplay. Switch to small roads. Switch to small roads for one job only. And consider this the last job? Yeah. You've just added 100 miles. Not necessarily 100 miles, because part of the rules is, guys, that if it goes in and out of a city, I don't do it. Only if it does the road. Only because, guys, one day we had a job that added over 1,000 miles to my journey. And about a third of that was going in and out of cities. So I will do whatever miles it says, except going off and straight back on the road. Right, 36, let's go. I think it must be 9 o'clock Radio J's on. Unfortunately, we won't be around then. We shall be gone. So, guys, if you're looking to buy anything SnowRunner, like map-wise, look for the anniversary year passes. That's the way to buy your map DLCs. If you buy everything off of Steam, and you, at the moment, if you have the chance to buy the year 4 pass, when you put that in your basket, it discounts what you've already bought. So if you've got like base game plus year 1, just say, it will discount that from your anniversary year 4 pass, and it will give you year 2, 3, and 4, obviously, for your discounted price. Makes it a lot cheaper. To be honest, that's how I bought the year 4 pass. I went into the year 4 anniversary bundle pass, which had all of them in, and actually got it for cheaper than buying the year 4 pass on its own. I think it was about £7 or £8 cheaper than buying just the year 4 pass by buying the bundle, which is kind of strange in my eyes, but yeah, but it's a thing. But anyway, guys, it's time for me to do another VTC. If I disappear, don't worry. Keep going as testing this truck. Yeah, no worries, Chris. You do you. Not that. Let's do another VTC ad, guys. It worked! Oops. And before we put the music back on, guys, let's do the charity ad as well. Rager Plays Gaming, how you doing, buddy? Well, you've changed your name slightly. Rager Plays Gaming's PC. Evening, boss. Hope you're well. Boss? I'm not no fucking boss. SGC stands for your community. Oh, okay, dude. No worries. Yeah, I'm no boss, dude. I'm just a promoter of sorts. Kind of like community promoter. Although I haven't actually got the title community promoter, but hey, that's what I do. And thanks for the raid, my dude. Okay then, evening promoter of sorts. Dickhead. How you, buddy? Hope you're well. And I still have your button. But I should give you a shouty there. Appreciate it. No worries, dude. You're welcome. And don't forget, guys, along with the charity text and ad there, here's the timetable, guys. All happening on August the 10th, which is a Saturday. Monster charity stream by the SOAG Discord, all in aid of FMA UK, which helps people with who suffer from fibromyalgia. Get involved, even if it's just to join in on the convoys. If you want to give something towards the charity, you're quite welcome to, and thank you very much. We only asked if you're giving that you can afford it, and you know, you don't mind that sort of thing. But like I say, guys, if you come and just join the convoy, that's fine too. Various streamers are going to be doing various different things to try and make you part with some money. And you know, just generally the day is to have fun and try and make some money for the charity. For instance, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I'm going to be doing some forfeits for those people who do donate. It's not going to be for everybody, my forfeits, but for people who donate, I'm kind of going to spin a wheel, and you know, like I say, I need some ideas of what some of the forfeits could be. I could do with about 10. I've got 3 or 4 in mind already, so I could do some ideas of some more. Bear in mind, these ideas are not to be banned on TMP, you know? So, a couple of ideas that for forfeits are going to be that when I pass a, or if you donate and I spin on it, if it lands on it, I will pull into a service station, disconnect the trailer, and do laps around the trailer. 3, possibly, depending how much you donate. Another forfeit is an immediate F7 if it lands on it. So you not only have the channel point redeem for F7, you will have the charity donation redeem as well if it lands on it. One for me, so a good redeem for me is to have a drink, because I will be consuming alcohol on the day. So yeah, so a good one. Well, I say on the day when I'm streaming. So the moment I start streaming, I will be consuming some alcohol. How much of it depends on how many times it lands on Slurpy Slurpy. So yeah, I could do with a couple of more ideas. I could do with like 5 or 6 more. And like I say, I'm going to do like a random number generator or a spinny wheel kind of thing. And whenever there's a donation, I'll spin the wheel, and that's what I do. But yeah, make the ideas about ETS, but nothing that's going to get me banned, because they won't be in. It's taking me down some B road. I don't know where I'm going. The giveaways, guys, that I'm going to be doing are part of our partnership with Icon City. Links in chat, and my discount code for 10% off. So I should be giving away, because we're going to be playing ETS 2, I'm going to be giving away at least 2 packs. I don't know how many they're giving me, so don't. All they said is they're going to give me more than 1 pack. So 2, possibly 3 pack, I don't know. But yeah, ETS 2 packs, version 2 button packs for ETS 2 or ETS, either or. And I can tell you, I'm using it now. It's absolutely fantastic. There is so many buttons, and even more that you can program. The default ones in game are already programmed. You don't need to worry about them. But if you want extra ones, yeah, you need to keybind them and stuff. But it's nothing major to do. And I can tell you now, I use the 32 button Stream Deck, and there's a lot of buttons. You know, too many to fathom. I mean, I'm still like this. I'm like, oh, where's that button? It's a thing. And I don't know if James is around, because I don't look at the people in chat, but if you're around, James of Icon City, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to give back to the community, especially the guys that are probably going to donate for the charity on the day as well. That's freaking awesome. You know, I use their packs for games like ETS, ATS, SnowRunner, Farm Sim. Probably going to get their Out of War pack, Construction Sim pack. You know, and there's there's the bot coming in with it. And there's so many packs I want now that I've got the games from. Bus Sim pack. I got the game. Don't really play it anymore. Bus Sim. I think I'd like to have a few drivers come join me. That's why I don't play it. It's a bit boring on your own. I have put my game online, and it says you can't go back. But yeah, so I'd like a few more drivers to, you know, come and help put some money in the bank, boost it up, see if we can get double deckers in, because I haven't got that level yet. Also, I don't know if my missions that I try to do count if you do them. Say, so there's things you have to do, like create a route and pick up so many people, drop so many people, and I don't know if that would work. Say if we had 2 buses on the same route, with say me and, I don't know, just for instance, Grizz is behind me somewhere with the electric truck. You know, if me and Grizz was to play the bus sim on that route, whether it allows you to have both drivers have the XP for the one game, or whether you know, his counts for his and mine counts for mine, sort of thing. I don't know. Oh, we're getting a bit dark. Alexa, computer on. It's enlightened me a little bit. So the sun's just going down here. Alexa, home. I just want to see the temperature. So the sun's going down, guys, but it's still a whopping 27 degrees outside. Freaking warm. I've got fans on here, there, and everywhere. I've got a fan on beside me. I got a fan on blowing through the PC to keep that cool. I've got a fan on over across the other side of the front room because that's where my computer is. It is freaking hot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You can kiss my uh-oh. Right, where are we? We're on the M6 heading south. And Birmingham's there. So we must be on top of Birmingham. Oh, it's sending us down that way. Okay, so we're going over towards, I don't know, Derby and heading down? I don't know, average for down. Oh, we've already been past. Yeah, we've already been past that, because in, obviously, reality, from where that M6 sign is, there's a road that curves round back onto the M5. So, yeah, Derby's further north. So we came past kind of Derby as we came down. I don't know, geography's not my strong point. Well, it kind of is, kind of isn't, if I know where I've been. So we're kind of heading over to the M1, which is like how a lot of people from Birmingham sort of area would get to London. And then, by the looks of it, we're going to head, I don't know, down through the M3, M4 corridor, maybe. A long way round, I know that. Freaking long way round. So miss the first junction and take the loop-de-loop. You can kiss my uh-oh. Sounds like this should be sung by the Teletubbies, doesn't it? You can kiss my uh-oh. I know, I'm a dick. Simulator Radio. And speaking of Simulator Radio, guys, if you missed my 2 broadcasts earlier and you're part of the SOAG community, go into the music section and in SR Replay, you can find my 2 broadcasts from earlier, part 1 and part 2. Go listen to them, they're very, very good. I occasionally go back and listen to them for something to, A, for something to listen to, and B, to check the quality. I'm not vain or anything, I just like to know that what I'm putting out is good quality. I've always been like that. Even if I'm streaming now, and like, I don't know, in a month or so's time, I go back and check my volumes and stuff and just see if everything's good. All of them sleep triggers in stations. Not sure why they couldn't put an option to say charge or sleep. What I said, Grizz, is why they couldn't let you charge on the diesel pump if they wanted to be a little lazy with the refueling of the electric truck. You know, why couldn't they just let you put your charging as, you know, your refuel? Britannia Haulage, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well. I know you are because you were in minute stream this morning. See, I think if I took my stick away for shifting, I'd miss it. And I know I'd miss it because of the, what was it, 2 months it went down for, where my wheel changed the settings for my pedals and the shifter went haywire. I couldn't use it at all. So basically what had happened was, with the T300 GTRS, you can tell it what pedals you're using, and it changes the format of them so that you can use different pedals. And I think it's if you're using the better pedals to what I'm currently using, you need to change the format, and it's a button combination. Or better question is, if electric was coming in, why not an infrastructure first, then the trucks? A good suggestion, Grizz. Probably better posted to SCS themselves. Like I say, I think the trucks were rushed in and they didn't think about infrastructure. I really do. It's my thoughts on it. I think the trucks were rushed in. They didn't give a second thought to if they were going to be liked, and B, like you say, how people do long distance with them. And I said it a little bit earlier when you came in, Grizz, but if there was an infrastructure for the electric truck, I would use it. I really would. And I'd refuel every 250 miles. I don't care. It's a nice truck. You know, the Renault T Electric is a nice truck. Go use it. You'll see for yourself. The Scania Electric, I'm not too sure about that. And like I say, I think they got lazy with it because the dash in the in-game Scania Electric is the same as the diesel. And if you look on their website at the Scania Electric, it's totally different, the interior. It's the first one I have drove so far, the dash. And yeah, it's cracking, isn't it, mate? The reason given was mainly to put them in quick jobs only. Oh, there you go then. I knew if Brax was around, he'd know. So yeah, the intention was to only have them in quick jobs. But I think they've got very popular Brax, don't you? I mean, I know you do a kind of what I've done, a Renault T conversion of the electric truck to put it in TMP. You know, doesn't exactly give it the same. I know the Renault T and the Renault Electric, same kind of manufacturer, but the feel of driving them is totally different. SCS said it in a VOD. Yeah, I occasionally watch, is it Vertonomy? One of the managers of SCS. Have I? I've only got 15 minutes to go, it's fine. I'll say a Jethro joke because of that one. Can you make a U-turn? If I had a pedally release, I'd make his bloody eyes water. Autonomy thought he was a modder, a video showcase person on YouTube. By the way he talks, dude, I'd say he was some kind of manager. And something to do with SCS. He doesn't propose. Basically, what he says tends to come into happening. So either he's a very well-informed modder, or he's part of SCS. I do watch some vids of his and did not know any other about him. Yeah, the way he talks, he's too confident to be guessing about what's coming. He knows what's coming, which means he either has inside information and he's nothing to do with SCS, or he's inside of SCS giving you little clues and previews about stuff. You watch the SCS officials. He must have something to do with it. Like I say, he's too confident with his guesses to... because everything he says is coming to fruition, so... You know. Or whether he waits for the blog that SCS put out about what's coming, and then he just goes online and says it. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. I tell you what would be curious though. This is what I'm curious about, because we know Brax, that there's people who have paid for the Scania S-Way mod and paid a lot of money for it. I'm wondering when the new Scania S-Way comes into the game, will it be as good and complete as the mod they got? I'm hoping it is for gameplay's sake, but for the guys that paid a shit ton of money for that mod, kind of hoping it's not as well. Because otherwise they've paid for a mod and with a lot of money that, you know, they probably didn't need to. Could be the space tomato of Star Citizen and breaks everything down and searches for clues such as facts. Yeah. Was he the one who said about the Volvo? Yeah, he said a lot of stuff about a lot of bits that came in, dude. He's the one that before I knew about the electric truck from SCS Official, he brought a vlog out saying that it was coming before they said anything. So we are on the M4 corridor, guys. Judging by where we are, we're kind of Bristol area. Just above Bristol. In fact, I'd say that this junction that we're on now, to the left of us, should be one of the biggest IKEAs in Britain. I think it's one of the biggest IKEAs in Britain in Cribs Causeway. Well, it's going to be on TMP. Yeah, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for, especially after the bust up between Iveco and SCS, because how shit they put their original truck in the game. I literally can't wait. You know, I'm hoping they've done a good job with the S-Way and they're kind of friends again, because then it means better things from Iveco sort of thing, you know what I mean? You know? We're still waiting for the Volvo. I think it's a 1.51 thing again, dude. Really do. I mean, I think he said he put a VOD out the other week about the next 10 trucks that's coming, but apparently about 5 of them are kind of just upgrades of older trucks. So I think the Scania Next Gen is getting an upgrade to the latest version. So it's kind of a new truck, kind of not. Whether they get rid of the older version, I don't know. But yeah, apparently that's going to be a thing. And it sounds plausible. As long as they keep the streamline, be happy. That's the older one, isn't it? The streamline, the one that the guys have made into the Tonka toy. Oh no, that's the Volvo, isn't it? Yeah. But the Volvo that corners like it's on freaking rails. Or slides like a good one. As we've seen when Average drives it. Just slides, bangs it into a corner and slides the rest. Gotta admit, he looks like he's having fucking a load of fun with that. So 93 miles to go. We're just south of Bristol by the looks of it. Heading south. See if I can recognise a few landmarks for you on the way down, because this road I know quite a lot. Oh, we've already passed Wellington, so we've already passed the carved statue of the... I think it's just outside the Morrison's factory. In fact, we're going to come down to Exeter really, really fast by the looks of the map. Because Jewson's home base, Farmers, that's all Exeter, and then we go round the outskirts of Exeter into Sainsbury's and Dreams. Wellington, Tiverton, Barntsville, that must be 27. Just guessing. Junction 27 on the M5. If it's got Barntsville on it, it's definitely 27. It's definitely an incline. Roundabout, yeah, that's right. It's a good job I did not have truck when the real operations happened. Would never have made it. I like this. I like going down here on TMP because I live in this area. I like seeing how true to life everything is compared to default map where Exeter doesn't exist. You know, it's a capital of a county and in base game doesn't exist. Plymouth exists. It's not even a capital. You know? I know why it exists, Plymouth, because it has a port. I know it has a naval base as well, but, you know, it's mainly because it has a port that goes to France and Spain. And Exeter doesn't. It has an airport, which is just over to the left, that you can kind of get to because you can go on the A30, and it's kind of the very next junction. So you can kind of sort of get to where it is, but not. So we're going to stay on the M5. This is junction 29. Right after this is junction 30, where the services is for Exeter. So this on-ramp actually continues for about a quarter mile, and then it comes off of junction 30. Moto services is on the right-hand side, right about where this second gantry is. So we're going to keep the map up, guys, until we finish the job. Still need to check the Norfolk area, see if they added anything else, as they did discover a sign close to where I live, as I'm curious. Yeah. So this bit of road now, before we come off, we actually go over a large bridge. I mean, it's about 1.5 miles long. It goes over the X estuary. There's a little bit of the bridge here. With the canal underneath, and this side it has the sewage works. That boat isn't there in the distance. There's a fucking pirate ship down there. This bridge is here, this stone wall's here. This is kind of a clue that you're coming to the end of the M5, junction 31. This corner says it's a 30 in real life. And in most cars, modern day cars, you can actually take it at 50. So there's another road just that goes down here. That's virtually kind of almost where I live. So you follow this road down, it goes up to a double meter roundabout, and then yeah, I live like 1 mile away from there. Not gonna tell you where. Oh, just over there somewhere. What the frick is that? Oh, I thought there was a house in the middle of nowhere. And they're building all this right-hand side. They're building a lot of houses. To be honest, people of this side of town are kind of worried. I mean, Exeter's not got the greatest infrastructure for traffic, and they've just created about 600 new houses in and around Exeter. About 150 this side. So this junction is actually almost perfect. So you come down off the Ede. That sign is actually perfect, actually real. That sign is actually perfect. Ocampton and Cornwall. And yeah, that junction is actually not too bad. I think it's almost perfect. The Exeter sign is actually a massive great big thing with the Exeter crest over the little stream. There's a horse riding place just to the left. And when you come down to these lights, guys, you don't turn right. What you do is just before these lights, there's a little road that goes off to the left, and you actually go round a kind of roundabout sort of thing before you actually get to here. But yeah, this is where I shop. This is my local shop. When I say I'm going to Sainsbury's, this is actually where I'm going. Into here. Into there. To go shopping. Right, let's get rid of the map. Let's next map. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, as you guys, some of you guys know that are part of the side Discord, I actually go shopping, do it on my phone. I'm in and out within 10 minutes, no matter how much I got to do. You know, I'm that quick with it. It's just because I'm scanning on my phone. That's all. You know, people think I'm stealing stuff, but I'm not stealing it. Honest. It's just that I'm. You know, with most stores now, Tesco's. I think Lidl's are gonna start doing it soon. Audi are gonna start doing it. You can go around, you pick up a machine, you scan your club card or whatever, and you just go around, beep, put it in your bag, beep, put it in your bag. I do something similar, but on my mobile phone. I go in, I connect to their Wi-Fi, and I do it on my phone. Get to the checkout, I scan the checkout QR code, put some of my shopping on it, bum, 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 Apple Pay, done, and I'm gone. Fucking so fast, it's unreal. Anyway, guys, we're going to put you on the ending screen. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be doing SnowRunner. You're quite welcome to join me if you would like to. Let's see who's about. And yeah. So we have Ultra Major Fizzy. I bet he's playing 5M. Let's look. Let's punch up Twitch right now. So we got Gamer Mum playing Euro Truck. We have Mark Armstrong playing ATS. Easy Guy playing Farm Sim. Trucker Richard playing Farm Sim. Euro Truck. Bone Grinder. Yeah, Fizzy's playing 5M. We're going to keep it in game, guys. I knew this lady would be on earlier because Minute said she'd be on, and I'd really like to go raid her. I've never raided her before, and I think that's where I'm going to go. So when we enter, guys, please use my raid emotes on entry if you would like to do me a favor. And yeah, let's go see Gamer Mum. She's playing Euro Truck. I bet Minute 09 Gamers. No, he's not. He's working. But I think Daz is with her and a few others. So let's go say hi, guys. And yeah, I shall see you tomorrow afternoon for some SnowRunner. Bye-bye for now.